Hey guys, BigGunner81 here. If you saw my video on the ATI Omni custom rifle I put together, my first AR15 build, you'd see this DPMS upper receiver here, slick side upper receiver. This is actually the upper from that rifle. So I'm going to do a review on this particular receiver and kind of give you a couple of ideas about it. Overall, I'm happy with it. It works. I'm not like super ecstatic, but it works. Not a bad looking upper receiver. But there's a couple things to keep in mind with it. One that I wasn't really aware of. I think it is actually heavier than a regular upper receiver, possibly. I haven't weighed them, so I can't say for sure, but the material on it is very beefy. The walls are very, very thick here on this upper receiver. In fact, it kind of overhangs the lower, whether it's this Omni or any of the others, just a little bit. So something to keep in mind. The other thing is, this is an obvious thing why it's called the slick side upper. Well, this side there's no dust cover, ejection port door, whatever you want to call it, and there's no shell deflector. Without having the shell deflector and the forward assist, you'd think it'd be lighter, but I don't think it is. And again, I haven't weighed it. It just feels nice and heavy. Anyway, if you're left-handed, keep in mind that shell deflector is very helpful. Not having it, not so much. You're probably gonna get smacked with a lot of brass, I imagine. But again, I'm not right-handed, or I'm not left-handed, so it's not an issue for me. I'm right-handed. And the forward assist, not a big deal not to have it, but again, it's slick side, so that's why it doesn't have it. It's designed to be like more of a sportier look than functionality. So that's something to consider. A lot of people don't like forward assist anyway because you're gonna try to chamber a round that doesn't want to chamber. May not really be a good idea. Something else before I get into this though, as far as the specs go and the fitment, this upper fits my ATI Omni really well. It was really tight at first, but after getting it on there and using it a little bit, it fits perfectly. I mean, I can get the rear pin out. It's not a big problem to do, but this upper is almost impossible to get on most of my other lowers. Just because like the way the pinholes are made or whatever, I'm not sure which exact part is out of spec. But if it's the the deck here, or if it's the pinhole location or what, I'm not really sure. But it's very tight fitment. If you can even get it to the pins, to the rear pin that is, to go through on this upper on my other lower. So I don't believe that this upper receiver is I would say mil spec or milled to spec. That's just something I wanted to comment on. The other thing is, as far as accessories, if you're thinking about running a ambidextrous, bolt release, or like this Magpul one, it's not going to happen because the sides, the walls here are thicker, like I said, and make it to be like a slick side. Well, the little paddle that's on there for the lever for the bolt release kind of fits in this recess. Well, look at the back of this thing, how it's shaped. That little paddle is meant to go inside here. So when you try to push on it, or if you put it on there, you can't even use the bolt release. It won't depress far enough in. Something to keep in mind. So if you're thinking about running a Magpul B.A.D lever, it's not going to happen with this upper. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's not a bad upper receiver. Works. During the time I bought it, it was one of the few that was in stock, so that's kind of why I grabbed it, and it looked nice. But would I buy one again? I'm not so sure I would. If it fit perfectly, maybe, but and it would only be for kind of like competitive use, or like just for target practice. That's it. I wouldn't want to have it for defensive use or anything like that. Certainly not. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and click the like or subscribe button if you want to. Leave me some comments below. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on this upper receiver. And until next time, go out and have some fun shooting.